does. Trev fucking scares me sometimes. Oh, funny you should mention that, Terrarian. 'Cause I got something for our last video. But yeah, I'm not finishing on Nightmare Fuel, chat. I'm finishing on something good. Chat, it is time. Let's do some Pew, shall we? And not only is it Pew, it's Pew with the TTI Viper, John Wick's gun. Yeah. Are we ready, chat? Let's do this. The flashing. Oh God. God.
I don't know why you spend money on.
Did you see that? Watch again. I'm slightly over too much. Let me scoot.
I don't know why.
He looked at me. He looked at me, chat. Oh God, he knows. Oh God, he knows. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh goodness. Notice me, senpai.
Spend money on that. This one's just as good. I don't know what the f you're thinking. I don't know. I think it shoots like 8 grand.
Tonight on Pewview, it is 110 degrees out here and feels really wet, so we're going to see how well I can hold on to a 2011 with wet hands and swamp ass. No, but really, I love 2011s and I love John Wick. You guys also happen to love, and we do John Wick's pistol, and this one happens to be his new one in the new series Ballerina. It's got the little island barrel up front there, you know, so you can track your front sight better. I don't know. It looks super cool though.
Everyone get your emergency pumps online on whatever platform you are using to pump out the USS Ember.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I like when people do that, like the Staccato XL, just because you got less slide mass and it seems to recoil less. Obviously, you got less mass going back in your hand, you get less muzzle flip.
Yes, science!
Most of that weight is staying up front of the pistol, so although it's not ported or comped, it is very controllable. We're gonna run the shit out of this thing. See if it's John Wick.
Good. You know?
Get this man a gun.
That work?
Oh, fuck. Again. Again.
Get this man a gun.
That work? Oh, it's gonna be a rough day.
Shit. This man is the real life fucking John Wick. God. Holy, he's faster. He's actually faster than John. He can do 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. So much fucking faster than John can.
We're gonna see how well this grip really works with soaking wet hands though, right? Everything's wet, man.
God
Drop
damn!
your hands a little bit. Give me a beeper.
Ready? Stand by.
Gosh. Hey, that's fast. Oh, that's fast. Yes, Leo. Pew, you're not the only one that's wet right now.
than 164.
I grabbed that so weird. I was like... Now, before we go any further, we need to thank today's sponsor, We the People Holster. Now, I'm sure if you guys are familiar with the channel, you watch the videos, you have probably seen this rig, this exact same setup multiple times on the channel. I've been running this thing for damn near 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. Any 2011 or 1911 I'm running with an X300, I use this setup. And in case you haven't noticed, 2011 with an X300 is my favorite setup. So this thing gets a lot of use. We the People has been a sponsor of the channel for quite some time now. I absolutely love their stuff. This rig setup is very inexpensive, so I don't feel bad when I come out to the range and beat the shit out of it because it holds up just fine. All American Kydex, everything made right here in the US of A. Everything's super inexpensive, and they got a little bit of everything. They got merch, bacon, jerky, mag pouches, belt setups, any holster outside the waistband or inside of the waistband. They got a little bit of everything. So whether you're looking for duty carry, something to go shoot competition with, or just something to conceal carry, We the People probably has you covered.
Pew, stop edging me.
Pewview25, you're gonna save 25% on your entire order. So use the link down in the description below and be sure to use that code. Save some money. Times are tough. Use the codes. Anyways, let's get back to it. Thank you, We the People, for sponsoring another video.
Should we do a race? $800 gun versus $8,000? All right, so Nick and I are out here playing around, and he has an $8,000 gun, and I have an $800 gun. And today we're gonna race and see which one's actually better. I bet you can guess, but we'll find out. All right, say when, Dalton.
You guys ready?
Yep.
When?
I got all of the ammo. Fuck. So the coolest part about this thing is that it's not mine. It's actually going to one.
Wait. Oh, he still had rounds left over too. And what the hell happened there? Huh. I'm guessing that aftermarket extended mag didn't work so great, huh?
Fuck. So the coolest part about this thing is that it's not mine. It's actually going to one of you guys watching this video right now. We do one of these every month. We take something very expensive, do a video on it, because obviously not a lot of people can afford this. It's very expensive, and the ones that can are gonna, your wife's probably gonna divorce you if you go ahead and try to spend, you know, $5,000, $6,000 on a 2011. So not really worth it, but buying a collectible that's linked in the description below could be worth it. Could potentially land this thing in your gun safe in your...
Okay, I will allow it. Understandable, Kirby. Understandable. I'm willing to share.
hands. So shout out to Fan of them for allowing us to do this. Them guys are the ones that purchased these firearms to, you know, give us the opportunity to hand it over to one of you guys, and I think that's really cool. So if any of you are interested in that, all you gotta do is go down the link in the description, pick up a collectible, you're automatically entered in to get this. YouTube rules kind of suck, but if you're over on Pepperbox, anyways, shout out to Fan of them. Thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to hand this over to one of these loyal viewers.
Oh, fuck, that's so smooth. Oh, God, he does that so smooth. Again. Oh, that transition, that reload transition. Oh, my God, that was so smooth. Look, that's smooth. Oh, God, that is smooth. God damn.
I cannot hold on to this gun. It's doing great though.
Okay, for someone who can't hold on to the gun, you are like, oh. You're doing just fine, Pew. You're doing just fine.
It's still easy to control because of this grip. Polymer grip, but it's pretty damn aggressive. So even with soaking wet hands. All right, give me a beer.
Ready? Stand by.
that's fast. God, that's fast.
Targets. Works pretty good as a pistol, you know. Let's see how well it does as a shotgun.
Nice. Nice.
Am I going right?
You missed. You missed. Oh. I'm sorry. The shock. The shock was just too much for me. God, I'm sorry. I suddenly caught a case of the vapors. Garrett, don't harp on my dreams.
Yes, there was.
There we go.
Mr. Dalton, you want to try a bill drill? You try running this thing. We've been spoiled. We've been doing a lot of compensated 2011, so gotta get the feel for it, you know?
Ready?
Yep. First time ever pulling this trigger. Is that 8?
Bit of 152. 132.
Good.
127.
Getting faster.
That's pretty fucking good.
You like it?
I actually really do like it for some reason.
What do you like about it?
That's why I said for some reason. I don't
You just
know.
lying? You just saying that?
No, I actually like it. It's trying to figure out why.
Yeah,
Like-
you're saying you like an $8,000 pistol, you f***ing shill? Dude, the internet is ridiculous. It's an $8,000 pistol. Yes, it's f***ing good.
But no, the trigger's actually really nice. I don't know, maybe because it's tuned. It's slick as shit because, you know, the guys over at Terran Tactical Innovations make sure that they hand fit all of their guns and it's not a $900 Turkish piece of shit.
All right, so kind of conclusion.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some things I do.
Yeah, and that's oh fuck yes, Kirby. Oh fuck yes, thank you. Oh God. Thank you, Kirby. That was nice. Thank you, Kirby. I needed that. I was gonna say something. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's a staple of Terran Tactical. Yeah, that's true. But honestly, I think the care that they put into this pistol is probably higher than the shotgun. Because let's face it, this pistol is the John Wick pistol. So they put more time, research, and effort into making it the best possible because it's being showcased in the movie. So yeah, they're going to put more time into it. They're gonna have it costing more. Actually, wait. Excuse me. Wait, he said it's no, wait. Didn't he say it's a $5,000 pistol? Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he say that it was a $5,000 pistol? So it's cheaper than the shotgun. Oh, is it 8,000? Did he say 8? Why am I thinking he said 5? God, okay. In fairness to me, my neurons are firing in the wrong directions, and I may be misremembering stuff because different neurons have been firing in the last few minutes. So it's understandable that I might be misremembering. Okay.
And it's not a $900 Turkish piece of shit.
All right, so kind of conclusion. Obviously, there's some things I do and do not like about this. First thing being, we got to talk about the price. Everybody always hates the price. Every time we do a 2011, unless it's a Gerson or a Mac, people just get upset, and rightfully so. Pistols are extremely expensive, and for the most part, I tend to agree. The only like super expensive pistol that I'm like, I could see that, was the Sandviper, which if we're comparing Sandviper to this, it's not even on the same playing field. The Sandviper is so incredibly good, but limited carry optics. Somebody that wants to carry a 2011, you can't do that with a compensator, so the island barrel makes sense. Terran's got, you know, his OG bob cut on that, which looks sexy as fuck. This is just an incredibly good looking pistol. Everything is incredibly smooth, and I love his RMR cuts. You can see the hood on that HD, it sits right on the top of the slide. You don't have that giant gap. It doesn't feel like you're shooting a 320 with a bore access up here. It's amazing. His triggers are phenomenal. Clean, crisp break, and a great reset. I love Terran's guns. I love the backstrap safety. It's like nice and loosey-goosey, so I don't really got to worry about whether...
Yes. This is one thing that I love about 1911 or 2011s. Although I have not had the opportunity to fire 2011s. Backstrap safety. Yes. I mean, it is a staple of the 1911. If you have a 1911 or a 2011 that does not have a backstrap safety, I'm sorry, I don't consider that a 1911 or 2011. The backstrap safety is what makes the fucking pistol in this series. If it does have the backstrap, it's a Frankenstein monster. That is my opinion.
or not I'm pushing that hard enough. You know, some guns are like extremely stiff and you got to squeeze the shit out of them or you're not getting your trigger to break. The polymer grips that Terran is using are fucking phenomenal. Like I said 100 times about being covered in sweat, is extremely easy to hold on to, which is also a pretty rare thing. Also, why I prefer polymer pistols, among other reasons, but they're just easier to hold on to. When you get...
I mean, backstrap safety, I love for one very specific reason. He's talking about the backstrap, yeah. Backstraps I like for one very specific reason. It allows you to, it gives you the option to carry the pistol safety off. Like, normally you would probably, you know, a lot of people carry it with the thumb safety engaged. And it's an extra step when you have to do a draw and drop the thumb safety and then facilitate a proper grip in order to shoot. The 1911s, 2011s with a backstrap safety give you an option where, yes, the trigger safety is the better version of the backstrap safety. I fully appreciate that, Revan. It's sort of like, granted, I have never carried a 1911 without the thumb safety engaged. I always did safety first. And so I would engage the thumb safety anytime I was carrying my Kimber on my head. But it's like you have kind of an option there, so you're kind of, you know, it puts you into some of the same bit of a playing field with the non-1911 or 2011 firearms that have no safety whatsoever, so you can draw and fire without needing to take the extra step of the thumb grip safety. And yes, the 1911 A1 does have a backstrap. So that's why, for me, a 1911 or 2011 should always have a backstrap safety, because while it's not as efficient or as effective as the thumb safety, it is still effective enough for standard carry. And, you know, if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to have a safety engaged, like a physical safety engaged, for whatever reason, the option of the backstrap safety is there as a protective measure for you. And yes, Leo, it is 1,000 times more effective than the P320.
Also, why I prefer polymer pistols, among other reasons, but they're just easier to hold on to. When you get into aluminum stuff, your hands get wet and they slip all over the place. Skeletonized hammer over here, the safeties on this thing are extremely nice. I wasn't finding myself bumping them on accident. They're easy to engage, nice and clicky. Now, for those of you that are going to get upset that I'm doing another Terran Tactical video, listen, I do plenty of cheap guns, I do plenty of expensive guns, it's just the expensive ones are typically funner to shoot. So, I'll do a happy medium, so for this, I'm going to counter it with a Mac. I'll do the Mac comp in the next video. Maybe the ones after that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get some cheaper guns back on the channel. I know you guys like to see that stuff, but also, like I said, this isn't mine. It's, you know, so don't get mad at me. I don't own this. I'm just doing a video to simply let you guys know that it's going to one of you guys. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, maybe share to a buddy. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Pew. Thank you for leaving me on a glorious note.
Like the way you die, boy.
He was a good man. Why'd you do that?
What?
Oh, that was such a nice way to end things. Chat, I don't know about you, but I consider that to be a very happy ending.